Hi, I'm Annie Akmoudi, the economist for Western United Dairies. We will be hosting a series of videos with topics that matter to our members. The first one will be a little bit of an update on what the FMMO means to producers. If you have questions or ideas for topics, my email's at the end. Hope you enjoy. So, what's going on with the federal milk marketing order? California made the jump to the new system over 10 months ago now. The system conversion certainly brought many questions along the way as producers became more familiar with the new pricing system. The California system was filled with details and intricacies that many were happy to leave behind. But it does not mean the FMMO system isn't filled with a lot of details as well. Some features are the same, others completely different. And as we near the 1-year anniversary for Order 51, I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at the announced prices and what they mean to you. Under a federal order, processors are not required to pay minimum prices if they choose to operate outside the pool. That's a big difference. Since that decision can be done on a monthly basis, it can be difficult for producers to keep track. Most importantly for producers, though, how can they know whether they are getting a fair price and if their pay price is tracking with the regulated price? One of the main reasons mentioned by producers to make the switch to federal order was to get higher regulated prices. Looking at what would have been California prices versus the federal order prices, we can see that the FMO prices have been higher. You can see in this chart, the red bars is 4B minus class 3. So the 4B would have been lower in almost every single month, and 4A would have also been lower every month. But we're looking at those regulated prices, but how are you to know if you are at least getting paid those minimum prices? So all milk checks look different, but there is at least a simple way to calculate where your price stands relative to the announced price. USDA announces a statistical uniform price on a monthly basis. That's the price in LA with the standard components of 3.5% fat, 2.99% protein, and 5.69% other solids. Obviously, your price will look different as the value really lies in the components. USDA also announces component prices. So if you use your own components, multiply by those component prices, and you add the producer price differential, or PPD, you get what the regulated price should be for your operation. If that price is higher than the gross price you received, then you got less than the regulated price. Okay, so let's say Tony's milk is 3.6% fat, 3.05% protein, and 5.89% other solids. So what you would do is you would multiply those percentages times actual component price. So here on the first line, you would multiply that, and it would give you a value point. We'll do the same for each line. And then we total those three values, gives us 1805 per hundredweight. Since Tony's in Chino, that's where his milk goes in Southern California, we then add the full PPD of 24 cents per hundredweight. So Tony's regulated milk price equivalent would have been $18.29. Since Tony got paid $18.50 for that month, he now knows his processor paid him at least a regulated price plus premiums. See, that is bigger. If we wanted to take the same example here, looking at Tulare, for example, we'll take Manuel. He has the same exact components as Tony, but his dairy ships milk to a plant in Tulare. So what we would do is we would use the same 1805 that we calculated earlier. The component price don't change. But then instead of adding 24 cents, we would subtract 26 cents because the PPD value in Tulare is 50 cents lower than when you ship milk in Southern California. So his regulated price would be $17.79. Since he got paid $17.90 that month, he now knows his pay price is higher than the regulated price. When you compare the gross price you receive, it's important to take quota dollars out of the equation if you own any, as this definitely would skew the picture. Of course, there are many considerations in finding out how your price compares, including hauling rates, other deductions. But at least on the gross revenue, you can get a good comparison with what's the regulated minimum by doing this calculation. Hopefully, you found this video informative. For any questions, shoot me an email at annie@westernuniteddairymen.com. You can see it on the screen here for your convenience. Until next time, bye-bye.